Alright, hello, we're gonna be playing, White Knuckle, but with kind of like a twist, sort of. I'm gonna be doing basically a rant, kind of a new concept, but like, it, I'm sorry, I gotta restart. That is terrible. Alright, so basically, I'm going to do a rant, but if I die, or, if I finish the topic, the video ends. While I'm playing White Knuckle, so kind of like the gameplay commentary clips, but I'm actually playing the freaking game while doing it. Okay, today's rant, I want to talk about that like subject itself, the idea of like doing this. Firstly, White Knuckle, pretty cool game. I love it a lot. It has a great atmosphere. Dark Machine is, it has pretty cool people. Very good game mechanics and balance, and it's something I aspire to, like, I aspire to make a game this good, basically. Yeah, so, I really like this. I really like this game, and, while playing it, basically, I thought of, like, the idea of just like having this as background footage for maybe commentary, because I've always wanted to do like a second channel to my first one, because my first one is becoming mainly about music. Like, it started off as, ooh, this could be kind of like a gaming thing. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. And then it's sort of okay, hold on, I forgot how to play the game for a second, my bad. Yeah. Sorry, I'm sick. Yes, I got the jump thing. Basically, you want to sort of balance your interests until this happens, and suddenly your main channel is all about music, and it started off, with that sort of idea in mind of being like a multi-thing. But now it's mainly just about music and stuff. There will be non-music main channel uploads, but it's gotta be projects or something that's, like, very important now. I'm making Mr. Dododo my, like, business channel, if you will. Like, this is, purely project stuff. And so, this channel... didn't see that. This channel is mostly going to be stuff like this, where I can kind of just still make videos because I want to do that. I want to do stuff like this. However, I won't be limited by like the idea of one sort of thing. Like, I'll be doing these probably daily because I'm not really going to edit them. And it's pretty easy content to make, and I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about. But also, I want to be doing a lot more things. I want to be, making video essays. I made a poll on that. Nobody fucking saw it because nobody watches me. But, I made a poll on, if, people would want video essays. And no matter what the answer was going to be, no matter what, I'm always gonna freaking do that. Here's the Seder-ass music. Literally, it sounds like Seder by, Ludwig. Not gonna attempt to pronounce his last name. But, like, yeah, no, so... I really want to start... doing this... Oh, no, I'm starting to lose my train of thought. I should have scripted this, but... I think that makes it less authentic, so I'm not gonna do that. Trying to remember where I was. Oh, yeah, no. No matter what, the answer is gonna be yes, because I really do want to make, like, video essays and stuff like that. But the thing is, like, even if I do start doing that, there's the big issue of where would those go? Because, yes, they're projects. They're probably going to be big. Where is Face? Hello there. They're probably going to be big. They're probably going to be maybe 40 minutes. I plan to eventually make the absolutely insane 6-hour long video essay on like some random topic. But like, the thing is just, that doesn't feel like a main channel sort of thing. You know, it's weird to say that, but it just would stand out. And if it's something I plan to do that needs its own space for it, I figured why not do something, you know, like make a second channel for the video essays. So that's why this is here. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. That was horrific. Get over. Get. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I yeah, so the main things that are going to be happening with this channel, as I said, video essays, this format of video where I'm just ranting about stuff while playing White Knuckle. I want to be doing more, like, not creative things, because, like, music is creative. I've definitely been doing a lot of creative stuff, and I've been kind of overloading myself with projects, so that's why the EP hasn't come out. Like, I came up with an idea for, like, 2 different albums during the EP, and I have this sort of, like, affliction, as I call it, to come up with really cool ideas while I'm mid-project, and it just turns into a sort of, a fight to even get anything out when I'm like, oh, but what if I did this? But what if I did this? But what if I did this? And nothing ever gets done. Like, Yellow, I kind of had to rush that, and you could tell. I'm not too proud of Yellow. Like, I'm proud that I was able to get it out, but I undersold in so many different areas of the songs. Video games is the most, like, devastating example of that. It was going to be so good. I planned for a breakdown like I usually do in most of my songs, and then it just sort of didn't, like, go through with that because I failed to have the time for it. And that's happening now, where I'm trying to rush out the EP before I have this other idea, which I want to get out soon. But the thing is, like, if I work at everything, I'm only getting 1% done, like, a month, and it turns into that. But this channel's not going to be like that, because, yes, the video essays, you know, I fear that the same might happen with those, but, I'm working on, what is it called? Like a schedule, almost, so that I can work on a maximum of 2 projects a day, and I switch between them while also balancing, you know, my life, because I'm still need to graduate high school, and that's the crazy thing. Somebody probably is watching this and is like, what? This guy's not, like, 18 already? Sorry. Why am I apologizing to... Okay. Well, yeah, no, I haven't even graduated yet. That's the crazy thing. I still need to get my life in order, and I know I can't really be doing this forever, but this type of video, hopefully it at least, you know, reaches some people, and some people think it's good. I'm not trying to be the next Moist Critical. I'm just trying to do literally anything. Long story short, this channel is basically a cry for help. But also expect more things. Expect better things. Good quality things. Things that come out. Okay, what's next on the list? I have a list here before me of things that I want to talk about during the rant, so it's not unscripted, but it is just a little... Okay, secondly, the name. So... the funny thing is, like, I have friends in real life who've seen my channel, and nobody pronounces the original name right. I think I said it earlier in this rant. Mr. Do. That is how you say it. That is how you say the channel. Mr. Do. It is that simple. So, it's not Mr. Doo-Doo. There's 3. And that's very intentional. 3 is my favorite number! Woo! 3 is my favorite number, yes. I overreacted heavily, sorry. Oh my gosh, another altar? I don't have anything. But basically, this one I kind of made it as a joke ripping off of that. It's Mr. Dodo this time. Because everybody kept calling my other channel that. So now you actually have to pay attention when talking. And that's just a funny concept. The name Mr. Dodo, I originally was just gonna fucking lie about it and be like, ooh, there's this story behind it, but there really isn't. I have a friend of mine, a very good friend, we're just gonna call him Jay because I don't want to, like, say his real name. So Jay here, he has a brother, and, back in, I want to say, like, 2015, maybe? Somewhere around that time. His brother makes me a Roblox account, and while we're making it, for some, like, inexplicable reason, and I don't remember why, I asked him to name it Mr. Dodo. I really don't know why. The underscore comes from the limitation of not being able to have spaces on Roblox, and it's really unfortunate that my name comes from Roblox, considering all the fucking, recent stuff that's been going on. Oh my god. But yeah, so with that, the origin for the second channel name is just because everybody kept getting the first name pronounced wrong. That seems very fitting. Like, that seems horribly fitting for a Mr. Dodo. Paging Dr. Beat, sorry. Whenever I hear that fucking line, emergency, I get reminded of that song. I'm not in the animation meme community. I probably could. I've been trying to figure out how to animate for a while. And I say figure out because I'm not taking tutorials. That never works for me. I've tried multiple times, but whenever I follow a tutorial, either A, I learn nothing, and it comes out as a copy, or B, I just cling to that thing for dear life, and it turns into me not being able to independently use my skills. This happens especially with gaming, where, like, yeah, as I said, I'm working on a game. I have 23 ideas, actually it's probably growing more, for video games, 2 of which were kind of inspired by this, game that I'm playing right now. But, like, I followed 2 tutorials, for making games in the past, and I have a few, like, in a YouTube playlist that's, like, watch these for, you know, stuff, but it doesn't work. It really doesn't, ever, and I think it's because of, like, the lack of flexibility, you know? I've never been able to have somebody that could just sit down and talk with me through my problems and tell me, like, different things. In school, right? I hate school. I really do. Public education, in California sucks. But, like, I feel like they did it better than a YouTube tutorial, because the thing is, like, they teach you to use things flexibly. I've never struggled with a cowboy shot. I've never struggled with an over-the-shoulder shot. Never. I've never had to worry about that. And that's, like, you know, I mostly thank my advanced photography, not advanced photography, advanced film, I think it was called. And I mostly blame that teacher for that, because, like, he taught me how to do these things in a way that was, you know, not just, hey, here's how to do it. Whenever I had a problem, I was able to talk to him, and he was just like, oh, hey, here's something you could do instead. Oh, no! No! Fuck. Well, that's how the first one ends. That's how the first one ends. Alright, love you guys. See you later. Mr. Dodo out.